Beautiful girl sitting between two anglers. While she was attracted by the camera, a man secretly put fish in her clothes. Then he used the excuse of catching fish to lower her hands on the girl. Girl looks naive. Thought they were playing with themselves. Then an arrow shot straight at them. The old man is standing not far away with a bow, to declare their sovereignty to these low-minded men. The girl can only belong to him. Hello everyone, this is Old Street Forest Entertainment. Today I will bring you a story about the old man and the girl, the bow of love. There are two fishing boats floating in the sea. The owner is an old man over 60 years old. He relies on two ships to make a living. The boat makes it easy to go back and forth between sea and land. The big boat is for people on land to fish or watch the scenery. Except for the elderly. A 16-year-old girl lives on the boat. She was picked up by the old man 10 years ago. The girl has been staying on the boat with the old man ever since. Never landed again. The girl lived on the sea for 10 years. I don't know anything about the evil of the outside world. She is innocent. Beautiful again. Guests who come to fish. I always care about her infinitely. They hugged the girl on their laps, seemingly kind. Drove some ugly jokes. Old people often see. Get angry. Take out your bow and arrow as a warning. For the elderly. The girl is not just a child he has raised for 10 years. He planned it a long time ago. I will marry the girl when she is 17. This matter. Everyone who comes to fish on the boat has heard of it. The old man happily draws on the calendar every day. Looking forward to the wedding day soon. At night, the old man will bathe the girl himself. Never changed in 10 years. I kept holding the girl's hand tightly while sleeping. Two anglers came on the boat as usual. They are dying for young and beautiful girls. Seeing that there were only 4 of them on the boat, tied up the old man. Want to take advantage of girls. But I did not expect that the girl is not only clever, but also good at archery. She smiled and picked up the old man's bow. Every shot is precisely shot on the angler's leg. A new day is coming. Girl picked up the telescope in hand. A small boat not far away came with many anglers. Suddenly a handsome young man appeared on the boat. Seeing this, the girl's heart seems to be held by something. Girls are naive and unsuspecting. Only full of curiosity about young people. She took off the young man's Walkman and put it on her head. The youth was also attracted by her smile. Beautiful, innocent girl. Always arouse countless encounters among young people. The old man saw the two talking happily. I couldn't help but feel jealous. He tore off the Walkman on the girl's head. He just took the girl away from the youth. At night, the old man bathed the girl as before. But the young man who happened to be staying over looked straight. When the girl raised her head, she found the young man peeking out the window. She is neither upset nor ashamed. On the contrary, he watched the youth smile happily. The young man was shocked by this scene and speechless. She asked Grandpa to help her bathe when she was so old. Under doubt, he learned from his father. It turns out that the old man and the girl are not related at all. And the girl has lived on this boat for 10 years. She hasn't been to shore since she was picked up by an old man at the age of 6. Out of goodwill for girls. Before leaving, the youth left his Walkman to the girl. After that, the kid listened to the tape every day. Maybe you miss that young man. The old man was very upset seeing her like this. Take the Walkman away. In exchange for the girl's first cold-eyed confrontation. There was a conflict between the two. In the bath at night, the girl keeps turning her head and sulking. I'm not happy to hold hands with the elderly when I sleep. The necklace worn by the old man from outside was torn by her and threw it on the ground. To stimulate the elderly, the girl will deliberately do some intimate actions with the angler. The old man looked very angry. But he has nothing to do with the girl. Can only rudely drive the angler off the boat. Facing girls' increasingly uncontrollable behavior, the old man's heart is getting a little anxious. He hurriedly bought the wedding outfit. Drew 3 crosses on the calendar again. Soon the young man came to the boat again. Girl happy. Young people take pictures of girls with mobile phones. Take a selfie with her again. The old man is watching them in the corner. Very angry, he took out the arrow and shot it in the direction of the youth. The girl is dissatisfied with the more and more old man. I broke the arrow he shot in front of people. The old man tore off several calendars. He can't wait to get married to the girl soon. Because of this girl who has raised herself for 10 years, the heart is gradually tilted by a young youth. Late at night, the girl took advantage of the old man to fall asleep. Sneaked into the bed of the youth. Just when they want to do something, the old man suddenly opened the door. He drove the youth off the boat. The young strange old man trapped the girl on the boat for 10 years. He said he would definitely find the girl's biological parents. The old man drove away all the fishing people on the boat. What I've been expecting for a lifetime is going to be ruined in the hands of a young man. He can't wait any longer. But just as his wedding preparations are about to be completed, the young man came to the door with the girl's missing person notice. He said the girl's parents were looking for her, and persuaded the girl to leave with him. The old man sharpened the arrow so sharply, raised the bow in his hand and aimed at the young man. Who knows that the girl desperately stopped in front of him. The old man finally let them go. But what the girl didn't expect was, the old man has tied a rope to the end of the boat. After waiting for the boat to drive away, he put the rope in a circle. Put it on my head. The old man who lost a girl. Ready to die alone. The boat has been obstructed and has been stagnant. The girl looked at the rope on the boat and realized it was strange. She hurriedly cut off the rope and turned the boat around. After all, she was the benefactor who raised her for the year. Of course the girl can't bear to watch him die. The girl chose to stay on the boat and marry the old man. Satisfy his wish. Under the witness of Nyen. The two held a wedding ceremony. After the faint ceremony, the old man drove the boat and carried the girl to an unmanned sea altar. He took off his wedding dress with the girl, sitting on the bow of the ship, and played a tune for the girl. The child just fell asleep to the sound of music. End of a song. The old man took out his own lead, shot an arrow into the sky, then turned and jumped into the sea. The boat just keeps floating like this. Floated back to the ship. The arrow that shot to the sky fell between the girl's legs. There is a bright red blood under the arrow. The end of the story. The young man took the girl out of here in a boat. And the big ship has been following them. Until the girl waved at it. It sinks slowly into the bottom of the sea like an old man. The time in the movie is a weapon to protect the girl. Sometimes it's the old man's lonely instrument. In the end it became his own carrier. This completes his desire for girls. The whole movie is full of old people's love and possession of girls. Everyone has desires. There is no doubt that the desires of old people are despised. Everyone talks with sarcasm. But he prepared everything so devoutly and earnestly. This forces the old man's desire to seem to hide infinite sadness. That's the end of today's story. If you like it, remember to comment and like it. See you next time.